Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the activist Okiya Omtatah has just filed a petition in the court which seemingly it might force the Deputy President William Ruto to resign from office as soon as possible. And remember, the Electoral Commission IEBC had already unveiled the 2022 election timeline, which requires the civil servant who are seeking the elective position, who want to run for office in 2022, to resign from office by February 9th. That means it is 6 months to the next general election. And in Okiya Omtatah's petition, he also wants the court to issue a declaration that a sitting president, a sitting deputy president, a sitting governor or a deputy governor must vacate office. That means if they are seeking for elective position in this. So it means that petition is not only targeting on Ruto, it is also touching on these other leaders. Now, the Standard paper captured this story very well, and this is how they put the headline. Omtatah files petition to block Ruto's presidency. That's what they're saying. And according to this story, if you allow me to read, the activist Okiya Omtatah has moved to court seeking to block William Ruto's presidency. In the petition on Monday, Omtatah says that any public officer, including sitting deputy president, sitting governor, a sitting deputy governor, a sitting MP, a sitting MCA, must vacate office before nominations as presidential candidates. They goes on to say, a declaration that a sitting president, a sitting deputy president, a sitting governor, and a sitting deputy governor cannot be elected to elective position other than the one they hold, he said. That a declaration that any public officer, including sitting deputy president, sitting governor, sitting deputy governor, a sitting MP, a sitting MCA, is not qualified for nomination as a presidential candidate. Endelea kusema, Omtatah added that a declaration be issued that a sitting president, a sitting deputy president, a sitting governor, and a sitting deputy governor must vacate office before they can be elected to elective position other than the one they hold. The official campaign for 2022 general election will run from May 10th after presidential candidates submit their papers to IEBC to August 6th, 2 days to polling day. The Electoral Commission unveiled the 2022 election timeline requiring civil servants seeking to run for office to resign by February 9th. That's what he said. The law requires that public officers seeking elective seat resign 6 months to the general election. They end up concluding by saying, according to the IBC election operation plan, nomination for presidential candidate will take place between May 30 and January 10. The second campaign began from December 6 until December 2021. That is according to the Star newspaper, trying to elaborate Okiya Omtatah's story. Now, we just want to try and mention on some of the things that the Deputy President William Ruto might lose or he might not continue to enjoy just in case Okiya Omtatah petition will go through. But before we go deep into that, I have a quick request. You might be watching this channel but you have not yet subscribed. So our humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend our video to more viewers or a larger audience. Otherwise, let us continue with our discussion. Now, all of us knows that there are so many privileges that William Samoei Ruto is enjoying as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, in as much he's busy doing his campaign. Look at the fleet of vehicles that is going around with the Deputy President, William Ruto. And all of these vehicles are always fueled at the expense of mwananchi tax. So it means you as a taxpayer, you are the one who is paying for William Samoei Ruto's fuel. After that, he go ahead and do his campaign in whichever rally that he chooses to go. For example, today he is in Bomet County as we are speaking. That means the journey to Bomet and the people who are accompanying him with the fleet of those vehicles have been fueled using your resources. So in case Okiya Omtatah petition goes through, it means William Samoei Ruto is going to lose all those privileges. And therefore, what means is that he will need to use his own money to fuel the vehicle that he's using for his campaign. That's number one. And secondly, we have seen the Deputy President always using the current official residence for the Deputy President for all of his campaign most of the time. There are so many rallies that goes on in that place. There are so many activities that always happen in that area. People are visiting Karen every time. When Ruto is not in campaign, always is meeting people in Karen. Look at that privilege and look at that accommodation and the facility, how large it is. It helps him to do his campaign activities within Nairobi without spending more time maybe for hotels and maybe booking a space for his activities. That means, number one, Ruto is going to vacate the official residence of the Deputy President. So itabidi amegura kule Karen na aende kwake nyumbani. And all those privileges to do the rally that he's doing, he might not have it again. So he will be forced to use his own resource, maybe to book for a space to do his own campaign if he want to do it within Nairobi. So you see, look at Raila Amolo Odinga. He has to book for a place if he need his rally. But Ruto has a privilege as a Deputy President. He's just using a government facility. Look at Musalia Mudavadi, Wetangula, or Kalonzo Musyoka, or let us say Oka as a team. They have to book for a space if they want to have their own activities within Nairobi. But Ruto has a privilege over this other presidential candidate. So he might lose all those kind of privileges. And number three is security. Every presidential candidate and any politician during this campaign time, they need security. Matiang'i had explained to us the kind of security around William Samoei Ruto as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. He said he has almost to about 270 security. That means if Okiya Omtatah petition goes through, William Samoei Ruto as a Deputy President is going to lose all that security that is around him. So instead, he will have to hire his own security and pay using his own money just in case that security goes away. So that privilege will no longer be there for William Ruto. His home in Sugoi, be it in Nairobi or any other facility, maybe even in his companies, he will lose all that security, and maybe he will need just to hire like any other individual, Kama ni Raila, be it Musalia or Kalonzo Musyoka. So that privilege is going to go away. He will no longer enjoy it. But you see, like right now when he's in Bomet, like today, or when he was in Eldoret the other time, you see the kind of security around him is very strong security. So all of that is going to go. And number four, Ruto might lose his salary. The allowances and the basic salary, it is going to go. He will no longer enjoy from that because Ruto, as a presidential candidate, has a privilege and advantage over other candidates because he's withdrawing a salary. And he can still use that salary with other privileges because he has been in government there. He always gets some money which help him to do his campaign and all the other activities as a presidential candidate running on UDA ticket. So that privilege is going to cut off if Okiya Omtatah's petition is going to go through. And lastly, Ruto has been always getting the intelligent information as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. So if he's going to resign or in case Okiya Omtatah's petition goes through, it means he will not get that information anymore. He will not be privy to the intelligence information because he will no longer be part of the presidency. So that privilege is going to go away, or he will need to use his own money in case he just needs to get that information. And to some extent, he might even get not even the genuine information. Because now he will just be a civilian like any other individual or a presidential aspirant running on UDA ticket. So those are some of the privileges that I feel Ruto is going to lose. There are also so many other privileges that Ruto might lose. And I want you to use this opportunity to go to the comment section to add more of those privileges that I've left out. And let us have a continuation of this conversation through the comment section. You don't necessarily to agree with me. You can disagree, but constructively. You can also correct me through the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you. See you in our next video. Yeah.